who on this planet Earth has a better appreciation and a deeper love and a deeper commitment to law than someone who has been directly impacted by law and someone who has utilized that same engine to liberate and free himself from a life prison sentence? Who has a better love and a better appreciation for law than someone like me?
To have people who have been through the system and understand the experience of that, to be able to help craft and challenge the law, be able to access high quality, high standard legal education for the betterment of themselves and for the betterment and the service to others is really, I think, a remarkable opportunity and something that I'm really proud to support.
Well, unfortunately, for a very long time, the legal industry has sort of excluded people who have criminal records.
I think the pipeline and the law firm is extremely important because a lot of people don't see me as a person. They see me as a criminal. For them to believe in me and to give me an opportunity to get an education and help other people is amazing.
The direct impact of having someone who has had, the experience of being incarcerated in a law class will give the law students, hopefully, just a moment of pause that they would otherwise not have, to really think through, given that exposure to another individual who has really, really, truly been impacted by the law. There's not a lot of space to hide in theory land.
We are the ones who are directly impacted by the legal system. There's no one who needs to understand the legal process better than someone who has been convicted and who is serving time as a consequence of the legal process.
So, while inside, the law was the language of the bars. It was the language of the doors. It was the language of the keys. It was the language of the cells. It wasn't a language that was for us. It was a language that was written to us.
So the Prison to Law pipeline is really a community-owned pipeline that's collectively building pathways for currently incarcerated legal scholars to access ABA-accredited paralegal and law degrees.
I mean, it's so rare that we come up with an idea that's truly original and exciting. The pipeline is one of those. And I want to be a part of it because I want to be a part of positive change. Our criminal justice system isn't working well. We've seen mass incarceration. We need change. The pipeline is one of those things that can actually create positive change. And I want to be a part of it.
Because I understand both sides, I understand both worlds. I've lived in both worlds, right? I've been impacted inside of both worlds. And because of that, I have a certain level of compassion for both worlds. Right? I want to see my communities all across the board healthy. I look at myself as a stakeholder at all the tables that I'm sitting at.
And we want people to exercise all their due process rights in a meaningful way and as well informed as possible. And this program can help that.
In tandem with this pipeline, All Square is building out a law firm, and the point of this law firm is really twofold. One is it's to partner with the pipeline and provide experiential and employment opportunities to scholars of the pipeline. And then it's also to really take on some impact litigation, really as it relates to the deprivation of civil rights of those who've been impacted by the system. So together, I think that ultimately we're really excited to be building this legal arm out.
It's going to make us global citizens, period. What I mean by that is a global mindset. Because once you start studying that and then you apply the restorative justice philosophy to it, the it takes a village philosophy, and you're giving back, and I mean, you start to transcend your particular situation, your circumstance.